You're watching Gold Rush and a Rush, and we're recapping the Season 11 episode, The $6 Million Cut. So what happened? Mitch arrives in another useless attempt to salvage Fred's season, just in time for the grizzly bars to snap into pieces, which they must have known was going to happen because there was a camera attached right to them as they did. Need I mention what an amazing coincidence it was that this happened on the very day Mitch was available to fix it? Then a water pump explodes. Fred reacts by throwing his helmet. Helmet throws? It's been a while since we've seen that. Mitch advises them that priming their pump with a hose is more efficient than using buckets. And then the wash plant breaks down. Water is overflowing from the shaker deck and loosening the drive belt. So Mitch helps build a screen to divert the excess water away from the belt. And with that, Mitch runs from the coming apocalypse, because it's cleanup time. They find 0.82 ounces. Worth $1,500. Divide that among the 7 workers, and that's $214.28 for a week of work. And assuming a 40-hour work week, they're getting paid $5.36 an hour. And just like that, we now know the current price of human dignity. With Mitch still gone, all the mechanic work falls on Shane's shoulders, which probably means everything is going to get fixed without drama or swearing. And it's true with the loader that breaks down, a bit of welding, and Shane has it running again. But then a drop in the level of the river causes their ponds to fill with dirty water. Parker arrives and starts swearing, then says, "Fix it," and storms away. Shane decides to move Big Red's pump to Lucifer's pond. And all is right with the world. And it's cleanup time. Big Red finds 101.4 ounces. Lucifer finds 209 ounces, giving them 6,401 ounces for the season. And yes, this week's totals actually add up properly, which for this show is kind of a miracle. And now for one of the worst segments in a long time. Tony is close to finishing the mega cut, and right away something is odd, as Tony is the one in the cut in the excavator, which is not something he's done all year. Then, for some reason, Tony accidentally breaks the wall between the cut and the tailings pond, and the cut fills with a bit of water. And just like that, they're done with the mega cut for the season, because Tony believes it will be faster to clear an entirely new cut than pumping out the small section of the mega cut. And for the record, here's what the impossible flooding looks like. It all makes no sense, but anyway. Tony goes driving off looking for new ground. But didn't he already find new ground earlier this season? He decides on a new piece of land near the mega cut he calls the upper cut. While clearing the new ground, which takes mere seconds, a loader gets stuck in the mud. And now the real nonsense happens. Kevin tries to pull it out with the excavator, but in doing so, he pulls the truck into 2 pieces. So why is this such nonsense? Well, aside from the usual drama, I nominate it for the worst piece of contrived editing in all of Season 11, and that's saying a lot. It's so bad I made it its own episode. I'll leave a link to it in the description below, as well as a link at the end of the video. It really is that awful. But I will point out that the new ground being cleared is actually happening in the summer, which means all of this happened before the flood, pretty much proving that the flood was just contrived nonsense. Okay, enough ranting, let's just end this. The mega cut produces 278.12 ounces, giving them about 2,600 ounces for the season. Tune in next time when Fred's team is electrocuted by an imaginary high-voltage transformer, because like the rest of this show, it wasn't grounded in reality. I don't even know what to make of this show anymore. It's clear they're not trying. The stuff that they pulled is just so obviously fake now. Hey, make sure to check out that other episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and like, subscribe, watch the old episodes, and I'll see you again next week.